National Coming Out Day.
National Coming Out Day.
Now we're ready to share our stories.
And once we're done sharing ours, we would like to hear from you. Let's make it juicy.
Yeah. Hey guys, my name is Jackie, and today is National Coming Out Day, so I'm gonna tell you my story. Okay, so for starters, my sister snitched on me. She got mad at me and told my mom. So I actually was in North Carolina. I originally came down to North Carolina to go to school, and my mom drove down here with me, and she pulled me to the car, and she was like, Jackie, and she started asking me all my friends, like if they were gay, and all my friends were gay. And then she gets to me, and I'm like, what you mean? Because I was raised in a Christian home, so the last thing I really wanted to do was disappoint my mother. Like, I love my mother to death. So my little sister and my ex-girlfriend at the time were in the house. We were at my aunt's house, and so she asked me about my ex-girlfriend, and she was like, is so-and-so gay? I'm like, I don't know, why don't you go ask her? And, we go in the house, she's like, because she's like, no, I'm asking you. So we go in the house, because I felt like I was put on the spot, I was like, hey, my mom has a question for you. And my mom's like a deer in headlights. And so we go to this little room, and it was like a little community meeting or something. It was me, my little sister, my ex-girlfriend, my mom. And my mom starts asking these questions, and my ex-girlfriend was like, yes, I'm gay, and I love your daughter, and all this other stuff. And then my mom was like, oh my gosh, you're gay. And she went and told my aunt. My aunt came down with like the Bible verses and stuff, and I'm like, I grew up in the church. I know what the Bible says. I don't need to read it. I do believe in God, by the way, but I don't need the Bible for anybody to quote me in the scriptures. Long story short, so my ex-girlfriend got kicked out of my aunt's house. So of course, at the time that was my girlfriend, so I didn't let her get kicked out. So I left too, and it was kind of like an unspoken thing for a while. I don't know, my mom kind of thought maybe it was a phase. She didn't know that it was actually going on for like almost my whole life, so. But she just come around a lot, and I was mad as hell at my sister for snitching and telling my mother because she was mad at me. But at the same time, I'm thankful because that was like the biggest load off my shoulders. Like, it was like a breath of fresh air, like being able to just be me, because everybody else knew, everybody but my mother. So yeah, it was the best thing I could ever done, and I'm so thankful. I'm happily married to my beautiful wife now, and hey, but yeah, that's my story.
Hello, my name is Brittany, and this is National Coming Out Day. This is my story. If you're ready to hear it. Well, I came out when I was 19 years old, and when I came out, I was with my ex, and I was referred to as Brandon to everyone, and she was Michael. I couldn't let anybody know that I was dating a female, and she couldn't let anyone know that she was dating a female either. So anyway, she moved different states, came to North Carolina, and moved in with me for a little while. And during that time, my mother and my father was getting suspicious on why we spent so much time in the bedroom. So one day I was at work, and I came home, and my mother was like, something's weird with you guys. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I had no idea. I did, but, So anyways, we got into a huge argument, and I was like, look, Ma, you know what? This is my girlfriend. Yes, we are together. And by that time, I got smacked with the hardest smack ever. It hurt. And when she smacked me, I was taken back. I was like, oh my gosh, my mother just smacked me. And then by that time, she ripped off my necklaces. I had a couple of necklaces on, and she ripped those off. And she threw a soda can at my ex, and she threw, I think, a pill bottle at me. Yeah, that's how I came out. I got kicked out. So I left my hometown and I moved to Greensboro that day on. The next day, I went and got my own place and been a survivor ever since. But guys, happy National Coming Out Day. Wish you guys well.
National Coming Out Day.
Now you know our coming out stories. Let's hear yours.